Benny. You okay?
Sure, Larker. What do you think?
I think you better be okay.
I've always done right by you before, ain't I?
So what is it? Back to Porter for you? Not until we get Larker. I wish I could be of more help to you, Gilman.
Yeah.
Southwest Texas had been relieved of permanent duties and assigned to the hunt for Morgan Larker. Among them was Hoby Gilman. Now Larker was in custody, with him 2 of his men. All that remained was the capture of the one who had managed to escape.
Okay, fella, out.
It ain't noon yet. The sheriff said I was supposed to stay till noon.
You can make it up on your next drunk. Out.
If it hadn't been for that stinking, sniveling, yellow-bellied little...
What's his name, Larker?
French. Benny French.
Is any relation to,
Yeah. His son. And a more like pair you'll never see. But I figured maybe not. His old man was yellow, that's a fact. But he knew his business. Maybe some of what he knew rubbed off on Benny. Not even a portion.
Where is he?
Well done. I'll make you a deal.
No deals.
I'll tell you where. You fetch him. And put him in here with me. 1 minute alone with him. That's all I ask. Just one.
Now you're going to tell me where I can find him, or do you want me to get it from one of the others?
We got a place 2 miles up Arroyo Blanco. An old deserted silver mine. There's a captain. He'd be there if he didn't die of fright on the way.
What makes you so sure?
Wounded? Broke? On foot? Now, where else has he got to go?
All right. Say, if you want any help with French, I'll...
Oh, you stay here.
Give me a doctor. I'm dying.
You're gonna have your hands full with these. What about him?
That's his leg. He'll live.
I stopped by the docks on my way out of... I thought I told you to leave.
Sure.
Don't shoot me, please. What are you gonna do?
Sit still.
What?
Sit still.
It stops the bleeding. Cobwebs. I never heard. I guess the others, Larker and Ward, I guess they're pretty upset about me leaving the way I... Of course, I had no choice. You saw that. You and the sheriff come down the street and him inside. It's what anyone would have... They told you, didn't they? About this place.
Yeah, they told me.
And how it was in? Not me. I mean the raid. How I was only along to hold the horses. They said that too, didn't they? Listen, it's true. That's all I ever done for them. I never went inside places and hurt people like they did. I just cooked for them and cleaned up, like around the cabin. Well, maybe stole chicken for food and helped the horses. You believe that, don't you?
You're gonna have to hold your arm inside your shirt. I haven't got time to make you sling.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's getting on. We gotta get going.
I can't. I hurt.
You make out all right.
Ranger, listen, please. Don't take me back.
Come on your feet.
They'll hang me with Larker and the others, like they did my pa. I won't have a chance.
More of a chance than you gave that bank cashier, or a half a dozen others around here.
But it wasn't me that done those things. It was them, Larker and...
Now listen, French. I'm not a judge. I'm a lawman. My job's to bring you in. There's a lot of other people to decide what you've done. Now, come on, let's go.
No, I won't. I'm not like those others, and they'll say I am.
Come on.
I just held the horses.
Keep moving.
Who's out there? Larker?
No, couldn't be.
We know you're in there, Benny. Boy, come on out. You hear me, Benny?
It's Eli. Eli's Zach. Him and his boys live on a rock pile south of town. Make their living scrounging rubbish on a city dump. He's got the whole clan with him.
What do they want?
Eli!
Who's there? Who's that?
Gilman!
Gilman.
The ranger, Paul. I told you we wouldn't beat him here. I said it.
Shut your mouth.
What do you want here, Eli?
I can drop him, Pa. Bottle on a fence post. No, I can do it.
You fire a shot till I say it, I'll wrap that thing around your neck.
I'm waiting to hear it, Eli.
Gilman,
I'm here.
you and French, just the two of you in there?
Yeah, just the two of us.
I want to talk to you, Gilman.
Go ahead.
Out here in this heat, shouting my lungs off. I'm an old man. The heat feebles me.
All right, drop the rifle.
Sure.
Tell your boys to stay where they are. You come on.
Pa,
Ranger wants us to stay. What's the matter? You got no respect? If I ain't out in 15 minutes. Bless you, sir. You're a man of charity.
Put your arms in front of you. Turn right.
I had a 8-mile ride in the sun. Fella my age, I gotta start cautioning myself about things like that. Ah, howdy, Benny. Hey, you fellas got a nice cozy place here.
How'd you find it?
Huh?
The place, here.
Oh, Adrian. It's my second boy. Francis Adrian Gale. I give him girls' names so they could grow up tough. He was sleeping off a drunk in the jail when you threw him out to make room for Larker. I heard you talking. Yes, sir. Nice and cozy. Cool. Peaceful. Hey, you wouldn't have a little scamper juice hidden around here, would you, Betty?
Tell him.
Bottom shelf.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Belt? Well, anyway, Adrian, he comes and tells me about Larker's all over you about this place and Benny, how you're aiming to bringing him in. Well, me and the boys, we worry over that. Righteous, upstanding fella like the ranger coming all the way up here by himself, tangling one of Larker's people. Well, we figured you need a little help.
Yeah. Well, you could see I didn't need it.
Yeah, but you get a long trip back.
I'll manage.
You never can tell about this marmot that's got up his sleeve. What he'll run you into on the trail.
I said I'll manage.
Tell me, Gilman, what do you make when you bring a man in like this? $5, $10 bonus at the end of the year?
If they remember it.
And he's got $200 reward on his head, ready to kick him. But you can't touch, because you're the lawman. $200. Thought I said no firing, less than I said.
Go for it, Pa.
And bash him with a rock, you hear? My youngest, Gale, he likes a little wood chipping practice. Boys are growing fractious. I don't blame him. All this heat. Benny in here worth $200.
He's not worth anything to you, Eli, not one red nickel.
How you figure?
Because I caught him. That makes it my responsibility. He's going to stay that till I bring him in for trial.
And hanging.
Trial. The rest of it's none of my business.
What is?
Getting him there, alive.
You think I wouldn't?
Couldn't afford to, Eli. Why, all he'd have to do is open his mouth and tell what happened here.
I could make it profitable.
Why, you're wasting your time.
I'd hate to think that, Gilman. Surely I would. You see, me and my boys, we're sort of counting on Benny here. His getting us off that rock pile we live on, onto some decent farmland. Maybe. You know my place.
Yeah, I've seen it.
One summer 4 or 5 years ago, I cleaned out Brucker's livery stable 10, 12 hours a day for corn seed. Everybody laughing. Loony old Eli and his boys trying to make farmland out of a rock pile. You know what, gentlemen? You know what come up? Nothing. Not even a stalk.
Well, I hope you get it, Eli, what you want someday.
Not someday now, today.
Now, well, I'm here to stop it.
I can fix that.
Well, that's the best way I can think of for you to get yourself hung.
All I've got to say is that Benny shot you when you come after him. And me and the boys dropping him when he tried to run. Turn, Foxy, you're throwing your life away back in the dead man. But Benny here, what could be different than it was with his old man? With no one caring enough even to come out to his grave and put a stone over him.
Get out of here, Eli.
Hasty thinking, son.
Out.
I'll give you a minute to change your mind. Kills the pain in my feet.
You gotta do something.
Look out.
Listen, you gotta go out there and stop them. Look, I don't want to die and they'll kill me. You heard?
Now, you listen to me, French. I got problems of my own. I don't care what you do. You can sit over there or crawl under the bed if you want to. But don't just stand around here whining like you're...
Like what?
Nothing.
What was you gonna say?
Now, look, I don't want to hear no...
Like Pa was when they hung him? Yelling, screaming. That's what you was gonna...
French, if you don't shut your mouth, I'm going to shut it for you.
All my life, it ain't nothing different. You, Larker, everywhere I go, people on me because of what my pa was.
Oh, get off it.
It's true. I tried to make up for it. Tried to make a name for myself where people would respect me.
Respect? You didn't want respect. You wanted fear. You wanted people to be afraid of you the way you were afraid of them.
That's not true.
You couldn't make it on your own. You'd have somebody else do it for you.
No.
Somebody like Larker. That's why you crawled into this hole. Took every dirty detail he threw your way just so he'd keep you on. Living for those raids, chewing up defenseless farmers. You must have enjoyed that, French, the look of fear on those farmers' faces.
No, I didn't. Never.
Must have made you feel like a real big man. Because every time you looked at them, you saw yourself.
Here's Pa. He made me feel that way. Pa.
Oh, yeah? You can go on using that as a crutch the rest of your life. What's the use?
For what?
You can stand up on your own 2 feet. And now what?
What is it?
Yeah, it looks like they're gone.
Well, where? Back, maybe? You think they went back? Yeah, that's what they did. Sure. They got to thinking about what you said, how they get hung and no reward because you got to me first. They talked it over and decided to go back with...
It's clear what they're up to. Draw my fire, I haven't got any left. Meanwhile, I guess it's just a little old shipment practice.
Gilman?
Yeah?
There's a way out for you.
One I'd be proud of.
I didn't mean that. I meant something I could do.
Sure.
It's like the old man said. You're throwing your life away, backing a dead man. And like you said, a fellow's got to try it on his own 2 feet.
Look, French. Where'd you get that?
Under the mattress.
Put it down.
I guess I won't.
French.
No.
You know what's waiting for you out there?
Same as there is in here. With a difference. Out there, it's just me.
Oh, French.
Help me, God. Help me.
French.
Gotta get him out quick. We got him! Get away from me. Leave me alone! corn. Not even a stalk.
I read that report of yours on Zach and his boys. Well, you got it written they won't get more than 3 months in the pen.
Well, I could have laid it on. What's the point?
Well, maybe. Tickles me, though. They break their neck to get off of one rock pile and end up on another.
Hey, that's a joke.
Yeah. What's ailing you, anyway? Don't tell me it's Benny. Look, I hate knocking the dead as much as the next, but if you're going to waste 2 minutes bleeding over that miserable little... I know what you say, how he saved your life.
That's part of it.
What's the rest?
Well, for about 3 minutes there, I saw a brave man, Tom. That's something I don't like to see destroyed. Finger.
Yes. Good luck.
You cheated me. Everybody here knows that. You cheated.
Back off, Del.
Stay out of this. I know what I'm doing.
Your luck's thin, kid. Don't rub it too hard. You play with the men. Now try and lose like one.
All right, now get him out of here. And make sure he doesn't come back.
You're gonna be sorry, Tanner.
I'm real worried.
Will you start digging? Because I'm coming back for you. And we'll tree this town if we have to.
You're talking awful big for a kid with a hole in it.
Maybe. But you're gonna die, Tanner. You're gonna die sure.
Come on, everybody. Drinks around the house.
You the ranger?
Yep. I'm Fred Crate. Del Taylor's one of my boys.
Well, we all got our problems.
Right now, yours are bigger.
That's so?
Unless you want this town treed higher than a thunderhead, you better believe it.
Maybe you better take another look, mister. You're in my office. I don't like to get pushed around where I live.
Way outside, Mike. Well, go on. What have you done about Tanner Smith?
Nothing.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing. I talked to the people who saw it happen. Your boy got into a card game over his head. He lost, he got mad, he pulled his gun, that's all. He's lucky to be walking around.
My boy says he was cheated.
And it's not the way I heard it.
Well, I don't know whether he was cheated or not. It's unimportant. I still have to buy his story.
Why?
Because he's one of my boys and I have to take care of him. If I don't, I come up with no trail hands. Tell me, Ranger, how important is this Tanner Smith to you?
He's a card player, that's all.
And give him to me. It's either that or toss him in a cell on attempted murder.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do either one under the law.
Well, you better do one of them, or this town won't be standing up in the morning.
You seem pretty sure.
I am sure. Right now, Dell's out talking to the boys. He's got them pretty head up. They're ready to ride through Porter and tear it right into the mud. They want Tanner Smith.
Well, they're not going to get him.
24 hours, Ranger. Then you've either got Smith jailed or we're coming after him.
I think that'd be a big mistake.
I do, too. That's the way the boys want it, and I have to go with them. Bad thing is, Ranger, some of my boys don't see too good. Now, if we have to come in here, maybe some of your folks will be standing close to Tanner Smith. They're going to end up bleeding.
Well, gun points two ways. I'd control those men if I was you.
I'm the trail boss. I don't control them in town.
The town of Porter had been threatened before, and most of the threats had vanished like the morning fog. As far as everyone knew, this time would be no different. Tanner Smith had been in Porter for a week. He and Hoby had met, nodded, and gone their separate ways. Tanner's story about the shooting had been verified by half a dozen people, and Hoby had been satisfied. But Fred Crate's visit had changed that.
Oh, morning, Mr. Gilman.
Tanner?
You want some breakfast?
No, Max.
How about some coffee?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, miss, coffee? What's on your mind?
Well, I got a question for you. I'd like to have the truth. Did you, turn clean cars last night?
You know, I've seen men die for that question.
Yeah, well, there's a few may die for the answer this time.
The kid had a good deal. Why?
His foreman was just in my office. He wants me to lock you up.
What for?
Attempted murder. Says if I don't throw you into a cell, this Del Taylor and the boys are going to come in and take you and a piece of the town along with you.
What does the law say?
Well, I don't want Porter wrecked.
Well, you put it that way, you might as well get yourself a new town because I'm not going to jail.
You ever been in trouble with the law?
Well, not so it cost me time.
What's your name? The real one?
Well, the first one's Tanner. It's been that since I was about 19. That was when I made my first stake, you know, the first good one.
Why Tanner?
Well, I was up in Rawlings, Wyoming. That was the first big game I ever sat in on. Things were going real bad. I couldn't improve on a 6-high. Then the switch was pulled, and I came up with 40 miles of railroad track.
It's 410s.
The name stuck.
Well, what about the rest of it, this Smith?
Well, I'll tell you. Anybody calls Tanner, I know they're talking to me. The last name doesn't matter.
Well, what do you plan to do about this kid?
Just what I am doing. Nothing.
Well, I suggest you give that a little thought.
Mr. Gilman, I left tracks in all of the dirt this side of the Mississippi. I'm tired of getting out of the way.
All right, Tanner, you're sitting in a good spot right now. And if I can't talk some sense into Crate's boys, you better start packing.
Is that his name? Crate?
Uh-huh.
The next time you see him, give him a message for me, will you? Tell him the last time his boy was hit with a pea shooter. But if he comes near me again, I'll level a gun at his belt that'll kill a whale. Oh, Mr. Gilman. You're welcome.
Hoby! Hoby!
What do you want, Henrietta?
Word.
Morning, Miss Porter.
Well,
All right, Henrietta, what do you want to talk about?
what's this I hear about Tanner Smith?
Well, he shot a man last night.
I know that. What about this town being smashed tomorrow?
Now, how'd you find out about it?
Oh, I have my ways.
Yeah, so I see.
Well, do I hear right?
Well, I wouldn't know. I don't have your ears.
Well, I'm glad, because I don't want them shot off.
All right, Henrietta, what did Ralph tell you?
Well, either you give up Tanner Smith or this man Crate will wreck this town.
Well, there's a couple other ways.
What are they?
Jail Tanner.
Then there isn't any problem. That's the answer.
Well, he doesn't want to go to jail.
Well, then you convince him, huh? You've got the badge.
He hasn't broken a law, Henrietta. If I arrest him, I'm backing down to Crate and his men. I'm not about to do that.
Well, then what are you going to do?
Well, talk to him, try to get through. I think this kid has sold them all a bill of goods. Crate's got to stand where he is. He can't back down without a good reason. It's up to me to find him one.
And if you don't?
Well, then you and the rest of the population had better grab a handful of shovels and start digging a hole apiece.
Well, I'm on your side, Hoby, but be careful, huh?
Well, I will.
And I just don't mean with crate. The people of this town start digging holes, they're going to want to fill them with something. Don't you be handy.
So you told him, my friend.
Yeah, I told him.
Why don't you get some sleep, kid?
I know. I'm gonna stay around and see the fun.
Ain't gonna start for 12 hours yet.
Well, now, look who's paying us a visit.
What are you doing here?
Crate, I want you to get your stuff together and move out.
You know I can't do that.
Now, look at that badge. Oh, isn't that pretty? I'm gonna get me a badge like that.
Don't do that. How about a crate?
You got a big mouth, mister.
You ride into Porter tomorrow, I guarantee you won't ride out.
Now, hey. Hey, no, I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Hold it. Put the gun away, Mike.
Don't order me. Looks like you're getting tired of playing trail boss anyway.
Stop it. It was a fool thing to do.
He had a big mouth, and I didn't like it.
All right. Put him on his horse. Tie him. You better hope he comes out of this all right, because I understand the Rangers don't like their men kicked around.
Used to be trail bosses didn't like their men shot up either.
Maybe we ought to get us a new boss. One that'll stand behind his men.
All right. If that's what you want, we'll ride into Porter the first thing in the morning.
Then Doc checked you over and put you to sleep. Here, try this. I promise nothing except it's hot. What's the matter?
Did you make this yourself?
Oh, you could turn it back in. There's no charge.
Oh, well, as long as you went to trouble.
You're welcome, Mr. Gilman.
Doesn't anything ever bother you, Tenor?
Some. I figured out there are two kinds of things that cause a man to worry. Those he could do something about and those he can't.
Well, that's pretty profound.
Well, the things he could help, he should go to work on. The others he can't change anyway, so why force it?
What kind of situation you figure this is?
One of the former. I can do something about this.
Do what?
Well, I've got a few friends. And when Mr. Crate's boys ride into Porter, they'll find us waiting to entertain them.
What about the rest of the people in town?
Hell, I'll have to choose sides.
Suppose they don't want to do that.
Right now, they can't afford a stand.
You're wrong.
Really?
Yeah, you're going to jail.
On what charge?
Making the worst coffee in Texas?
How long do you figure you could hold me?
Long enough.
You know, Mr. Gilman, somehow I didn't figure that you'd back down to Crate.
I'm not. I'm just standing up for Porter.
Morning.
Morning, Ralph. What are you doing here at this hour?
How you feeling, Miss Gilman?
All right.
You have to hit a head like that pretty hard, Ralph.
Yes, so. Oh, I didn't mean that the way it sounded, Mr. Gilman.
That's all right. What's all this for?
Well, that 24 hours that Craig gave us is almost up. I figured I'd better load these rifles. Looks like we're going to need them.
No, we're not, Ralph. Mr. Smith here's going to jail.
He is? Never thought that'd happen.
Neither did I.
Ralph? Oh, well, they're here.
Who?
Who did you expect? Fred Crate and his gang. They just rode into town.
Where are they?
At the Buckhorn.
How many?
I saw 4, but there could be more scattered around town.
Ralph, you go find Judge Henry and Moon. You tell them what's happened.
Yes, sir.
If you don't mind, I think I'll just settle down in that cell now.
Oh, no, you're going with me.
Why the switch? I thought you wanted me in jail.
That's right, when there was a chance to avoid trouble. But you built this thing, Tanner. I think you better be around to pay your share of the bill. Now get going. We'll be in the Buckhorn.
Yes, sir.
You want a gun, Bill?
I don't think so. I don't much favor guns. Seems to me wearing one is sort of extending an invitation to get shot.
What about the Derringer?
I don't much favor dying without a chance either.
All right, Henrietta. Now you stay here and keep out of trouble.
Well, it's a little late for you to be giving orders, isn't it?
I'll give you an answer to that in about an hour. If there's any shooting, you make sure they start it.
Yep.
And be careful there are no Porter people in the way.
Here they come. All right, now you let me handle this, you hear? I don't want any more of what happened last night.
Just as long as you get the gambler. That's all we want.
Good morning.
Look pretty good, Ranger. After what happened.
You're under arrest, Craig, you and your men. Look around, Ranger. You ain't arresting nobody.
Get his gun.
The gambler has one, too. In his vest.
Get it. Sit down, man. Barkeep.
We don't have any service yet. If you want anything, you have to get it yourself.
Mike, get us a bottle.
What do you want, Craig?
First, I want to say that I'm sorry for what happened last night.
That makes me feel a whole lot better.
Have it your own way. Second, you know how I feel about this. I don't like trouble any more than you do. I got to stand back of my boys.
What is it you want?
Him? My boy here says he was cheated.
That's a lie.
Take it easy, Bill. That's what I aim to find out. Tell me, Ranger, if he was a cheat, would you jail him?
In a minute.
That's good enough for me. Now we'll play a hand of stud. If he wins, he stays with you. If he loses, he goes with me.
What does that prove?
Well, he's got 2 choices. Jail or my boys. And I think he's going to take jail. In order to cinch it, he's going to cheat.
He could win. Fair.
Yeah, he could. You think he's going to take a chance on the way the cards will fall?
Suppose I say no.
Well, then we'll take him with us now. Maybe part of the town. Give me a deck of cards. Make sure the seal isn't broken. You know, we figure you sent for help. I hope they don't come in here and kind of ruin things.
I don't think so. Break them open.
Jokers?
Pull them. All right. I'll deal 2 hands. One for you, one right here.
You want to put some money up? Just to make it interesting.
I think the stakes are high enough.
Oh, come on. Don't wear the spots off.
Cut. Deal 'em. Oh, come on, throw them out. You got the straight tenor?
You know, normally that'd cost you a lot of money.
Well, this time it's different. It's gonna cost you. Have you got the straight tenor? Because if you have, you stay with him. If you don't, you belong to me.
Your guess is as good as mine.
You lose, gambler.
Sit down, Bell.
That was the deal, wasn't it? If he loses, he belongs to us.
You're a liar.
What are you saying that for? He played the game and he lost.
That's just it. I can see a man throwing a bad card to win a few dollars, but if he's ever going to cheat to save his own life. Tenor, you're off the hook.
You mean you ain't gonna do anything to him?
Taylor, I've taken all I'm gonna from you. You almost pulled the roof in on the whole crowd. When we get back to camp, you start packing and getting. I don't care where you go, you just ride, and you ride fast.
There's a choice. I'm glad it was him instead of me.
You want me? No, I guess not. When do you plan to leave Porter?
Like I told you, I'm through running.
You better look around, Tanner. He's not going to be the last. You stay here in town, sooner or later I'll have to come after you.
Maybe. But I got one thing going for me. I'll know you're coming. Come in. Oh, come on in, Mr. Gilman.
Tanner, what's this I hear about you buying the...
That's right. I now own the Buckhorn, lock, stock, and champagne. Would you like some?
No, thanks. Look, Tanner, it's all over now. Crate's been cleared, and as far as the law is concerned, there's nothing more, but I'd like to know the truth. Did you cheat that kid?
I told you that the game was honest. I can't prove it to you, but you'll just have to take my word for it. Cut.
No.
Do you remember what Fred held?
3 kings.
And I had an almost straight.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done it. I almost did. And I figured I've never cheated anyone that didn't deserve cheating, Mr. Gilman. And if I had to die, I was going to die honest.
Well, I guess I had you figured wrong, Tenor.
I don't think so, Mr. Gilman. But you'll have to be a little quicker.
What?
If you're going to catch me at it.
He's alone.
I got him! Mr. Gilman's coming. I got Mr. Gilman.
Tell him everything, Cotty?
I have 30 miles to tell him.
Hey, you in there! How we got the law in this town?
Hey, you yellow bellies, bringing the law in here ain't gonna help you. You're too scared already, ain't you? Hey, lawman, you tell them. They keep me in this jail much longer, they ain't gonna have a town. Go on, tell them they ain't gonna have a town.
Talpa had been in fear. They had stood, a small handful of citizens, guarding the jail since early morning when the Butterfield station agent had been robbed and killed by 3 desperados. 2 had escaped. 1 had been captured, wounded by the dying agent. Now that man was to be tried and hanged. A man no one knew, and yet they were afraid.
You were the nearest place we could send for help, Gilman. We heard you took on a sheriff at quarters.
I'm just holding on a law on special assignment for him.
This town needs authority. Cotty told you what happened.
I told him.
We don't want this town hurt any more than it's been. I mean, any reprisal before that man in there gets hanged.
The truth. We're scared, Mr. Gilman. That's why we called on you.
All right, take it easy. I've got a circuit judge coming up in the morning.
You can see we haven't had a sheriff in over a year.
Yeah, why not?
We can't afford it. Since you cleaned out the last one, that Haley Comet affair. Old Chet Farrell. You don't remember me, but I remember you.
Tell me, you're one of the men held up the Butterfield stage depot. The agent shot you before he died.
That what they say?
We got a witness, saw it all happen.
Oh, you have?
Cotty told you, didn't he? Didn't he tell you we got a witness?
Yeah, he told me. What's your name? Well, I guess we'll just have to hang you without one.
Mister, you'll never hang me.
Cotty tells me this witness is a woman. Where can I find her?
Far end of town. Just ask for Mavis.
Everything's going to be all right, men. Stop putting on, Murdoch. Look, Gilman, you're still only one man. Besides, how do we know the prisoner did it?
He was the only one in the street, wasn't he?
I don't care. I don't want his men coming back.
His kind never come back. They haven't got the guts.
I got a wife and kid in this town.
We all got families, Peterson. He killed Traeger, didn't he?
Well, I'm surprised you held on to him this long.
Look, Mr. Gilman, maybe I better tell you something. We put that man in jail this morning because we want to see justice
Now, look,
done.
I may tell him. Now, look, Gilman, if you think we're scared for ourselves, you're wrong. We're scared for that witness. Now, let's say that man in there hangs. What's to keep one of his friends from coming back and killing her for talking? Or if he don't hang, well, they might just come back and kill her for being willing to.
You got some imagination. You just believe in what he wants you to believe, aren't you?
I don't know.
Don't worry, everybody.
Mr. Gilman's here to protect us either way. That's what we called him for. Say, maybe I could be your deputy.
Yeah, sure. You be my deputy.
Well, don't I get a star or something?
There's one inside. I'm looking for Mavis.
Last house.
Thank you. My name is Gilman. I'm taking over as sheriff till after the trial tomorrow. They tell me that you saw what happened this morning.
You're wasting your time, mister. I changed my mind. I'm getting out.
You're the only witness we've got. We can't hang him without you.
Look, I know who that man is up in that jail.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know his name. I mean, I know what he is. Bragging around that saloon last night about what a big man he was with his friends. He runs a real bunch, mister. Promising what all he was going to do for me when he got his hands on some real money. I'm not going to sit up there as a witness against a man who's got friends. I want to live, mister.
He's got you fooled like he's got everybody else fooled. He doesn't have any friends.
Well, why take on me? Maybe he's the wrong man. Maybe he was just an innocent bystander that agent shot by mistake. I'm not gonna do it!
Now, wait a minute, Mavis. You'll be protected.
And afterwards? What about afterwards? What about when you leave town? Who's gonna protect me then? A crummy bunch in town?
Well, there's no way out of town now, Mavis. The stage doesn't leave till tomorrow night. You can take it then. The trial will be over in the morning. I promise you, you'll be protected.
I don't want your protection, and I don't need no stage. I'm getting out of town the same way I came in, on my own 2 feet. I'll give you somebody. You want a witness? There was a kid.
What kid?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't get a good look at him. He was blonde. Saw him running up an alley after the shooting.
Gilman, he's in the bar now.
All right, I'll see him.
If it's one of his men.
You better get some sleep now. Oh, he lost the witness. The woman skipped town.
No.
Do you have any blonde children around here? I mean, I don't know whether she's lying or not, but she said she saw a blonde boy running from the killing this morning. Well, forget it. Howdy.
What do you say?
Are you staying long?
No, I'm not staying long.
Well, we like to know who comes into town. We don't see too many strangers. You're just traveling, huh?
You might say that.
Your horse doesn't look much travel. but he's got a Wyoming brand.
That's right.
Say, fella, I'd like to take a look at you, fella. I've got over to jail.
Haven't got much choice, have I?
Well, you know.
Nervous, ain't you? You don't know how or when I'm going to get out of here, and you don't know who's going to help me.
Well, he's not one of them.
How sure are you?
There isn't anybody coming back after you.
Wait and see. Just you wait and see, Lawman.
They told me we lost the witness. If we don't have the woman, we can't hold him after tomorrow. This way we're just riling him, Mr. Gilman.
Well, suppose I found somebody else.
Maybe we should just let him go. Maybe he'll just ride out of town.
Well, I asked you a question now.
Well, he'd killed whoever you found, you know that. Or one of his men would. Maybe that stranger who just rode into town is one of them. If there's a shooting, one of us might get in the way.
I'll tell you what, you just get out of here.
Out!
What's the matter, boy?
Where's Mr. Gilman?
In the jail.
Mr. Gilman! Mr. Gilman!
Sure, son.
You don't remember me, do you? I never forgot you. Coming to Talpa a year ago, cleaning up everything, lickety-split. I'm Johnny Doan.
Well, where are you from, John?
We got a ranch 6 miles out. My ma's been holding me there ever since this morning, when I told her I saw the killing. She was scared for me, she said. But I ran away when she told me you were in town.
Well, you shouldn't have run away from your mom, John.
I want to help you, Mr. Gilman.
What's going on? What's the boy doing here?
I saw the killing this morning. My ma said I can't stand as witness to it. But I can. Can I, Mr. Gilman? I want to do it.
How much did you see, John?
Well, there was a woman watching it.
No, you'd be my only witness. She's run away.
I ran away, too. But I'm not scared anymore.
You didn't see nothing, boy.
That's him. That's the man who killed Mr. Traeger.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
You swear to it?
Yes, sir. And I saw him fall from his horse as Mr. Traeger shot back.
You gonna take the word of a kid?
Well, that's all I got left to hang you with, mister.
You ain't hung me yet.
Hey, you!
You have any objections if I leave town?
Don't come back.
And what would I want to come back here for?
I told you there wasn't anybody coming back for you.
But you still ain't sure, are you, Ranger?
Come on, let's get you something to eat and a place to stay, huh?
A man in a boy who stood alone against a town that was afraid of reprisals, congealed in fear that their own lives were at stake. If a crime was to be reckoned with and a man to be hanged, Hoby's job now was to protect Johnny Doan.
Johnny! Johnny!
Johnny, you come here. I've been looking all over for you.
No, Ma. I'm not coming home.
You had me worried half to death. I know what you're here for. You can't let him do this, Mr. Gilman.
But he wants to use me, Ma. He wants to.
You hush up, Johnny. I'm not having him stand as witness to that man in jail.
Well, there's nobody else, ma'am. I don't like the idea myself, but I haven't got any choice.
Then let him go.
Unless he stands a witness, we haven't got any case.
Then who's to watch him from those men who want revenge for what you're going to let him do? If you want to stand and get killed, all right. But don't use this boy.
Ma, stop talking like that. He's not afraid, and I'm not afraid either.
Johnny, I want to talk to Mr. Gilman. You take the horse over and give us some water, honey.
Do as she tells you, son.
Yes.
Please. You can't use him, Mr. Gilman.
All right, now you tell me why, ma'am. No, I'm not going to let anything happen to him. As far as reprisals are concerned, there isn't anybody to come back to do anything to anyone.
No, I guess they're not. You see, I saw the killing, too. I was here. I was getting groceries with the boy.
Yeah, he told me that, but he didn't tell me that you saw what happened.
Well, I didn't, but I came out right after the shooting. I saw Johnny running down the street, and then I saw that man lying there. That's why I kept the boy in the house all day. I couldn't let him come back and stand as witness because I know the man who killed Mr. Traeger. The man you want to hang is John Quince. He's Johnny's father, Mr. Gilman. I ran away years ago when Johnny was a baby. Couldn't stand being married to a killer and a thief. I changed our name. Johnny thinks his father's dead. He also believes he was a good man. Don't use him, Mr. Gilman.
Is Ma gonna let me do it, Mr. Gilman? What's the matter?
We don't want no trouble, Gilman. We changed our minds. We decided we're going to let him go. We're not even sure he did it. Anyway, we don't want that boy hurt.
You listen to him, Lawman. He's right. You got no witness, you got no trial.
You're gonna use me, aren't you, Mr. Gilman?
No.
Why? Why aren't you gonna let me talk?
You go on home with your ma.
You mean you're doing what they're asking you to do? You're letting that man in jail get away? I said I'd help you.
Go on home.
You let my ma scare you, didn't you? You let them scare you. You're afraid. Johnny. Let me go. Let me go. Johnny. You're afraid his friends will come back and kill you. That's what you're afraid of? Johnny, please.
Things are going to be all right.
Well, you fret a while, but you go on home. I'll get him back to you safe.
We made our decision, Gilman. Now you let him out of jail. We're not taking the boy's word or anybody's anymore. We don't want him in town any longer.
You better let me out of here.
Whoever you are, they'll hang you somewhere else. You'll hit a town someday. They'll have a belly for justice.
Stop riling him, Gilman. The boy's gone. You got no witness now. Let him go.
You tell him, mister. He's right, lawman. You tell him.
Where'd they put my gun?
Your horse is over at the stable.
Now, this is better. Much better. Maybe someday I can do the same for you.
Tell me, are you going out to meet your friends now?
No. That boy ought to be around, though.
You just let him ride out of town with no trouble, mister. We don't want him here another minute. You hear me, mister?
Don't worry. He's not going to be here very much longer.
How'd you know my name?
I don't need a witness against you now. This poster says $2,000 reward money for you. You're under arrest.
The boy who gave his father away. It was the man himself. He drew against Hoby when all he had to do was walk out of town.
Come on, Chris. I'll take you home.
I don't understand. Why'd you catch him that way instead of a trial?
That's a fair question, but I'm not going to answer it. Sometimes youngsters just got to accept a grown-up's decision without questions. That's the way it is, you know.
But you weren't afraid of him, were you?
Come on, let's get you home.